The Parliamentary Committee on Defence and Foreign Relations continued to probe a document in which it was sensationally claimed that the UK wanted Deputy Premier Uhuru Kenyatta and Eldoret North MP William Ruto locked up at The Hague, and President Mwai Kibaki indicted by the ICC upon his retirement. And for the third time, they sat pensively, waiting for the Director of the National Intelligence Service, Michael Gichangi, who again did not show up. With Gichangi being the only person who has so far failed to appear before the committee without giving any reasons, the committee now plans to take further action against the spy chief.
This committee has resolved according to the law, and that issue will be before the Speaker the soonest for determination and action.
According to the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act, Section 18, subsection 1, every person summoned to attend to give evidence or to produce any paper, book, record or document before the assembly or a committee shall be entitled, in respect to that evidence or the disclosure of any communication, to the same right or privilege as before a court of law. However, Section 18, subsection 2 exempts public officers from producing before the assembly or a committee any paper, book, record or document relating to the correspondence of any naval, military or air force matter except with the consent of the President. And in the afternoon session, journalist and blogger Dennis Itumbi appeared before the committee to give his side of the story. Itumbi tabled before the committee mails allegedly authored by some human rights activists that appear to suggest that there was a correlation between the mails and the UK dossier.
From Maina Kiai, this is an email in reply to a witness of the ICC, or rather one who is believed to be a witness of the ICC, called David Koros. And in that email, David Koros writes to Maina Kiai saying, "My nephew Nixon Kipsgei was returned home Kenya without any support," and goes on to rant about how much the nephew has not been taken to school.
However, he was hard-pressed to point out the exact connection between the mails and the UK dossier.
There are also allegations that having gotten into the ICC database unlawfully, you are able to access information which you later pieced up to come up with the dossier that we are investigating.
I started by saying I've actually sued someone for those exact allegations.
You're reading a document purporting to have originated from KIA. How sure are you that what you're reading to us actually originated from KIA?
The content of that letter referred to ICC witnesses. I am therefore addressing myself to the content of that letter, and that is the content in which is presented by these emails.
Only for his lawyer, who had accompanied him, to contradict his statement.
Regarding the issue of the accessee may have had certain information that may appear to be related to ICC related information or data. The position we are taking and the instructions I have is that he has no access to any protected or classified ICC material.
Because Mr. Itumbi told this committee that he is on an investigative mission and is shortly going to demonstrate to Kenya how careless Ocampo has been with information and the protection of witnesses.
When police were investigating, they were specific that I hacked into the FCO website so as to bring up this document. And my answer has been consistent, that if I hacked into the FCO website, and that is true, then the document you're investigating is true.
Itumbi was ordered to submit before the committee written submissions that clearly show the resemblance between the UK dossier and the ICC witness statements on Monday next week. Chris Thairu, Citizen Live at 9.